Previously on Survivor Boston. Anna and Zach attempted to mend fences with their fellow players after losing a close ally in Swetha.
I've done what I said I would, and I've told people why I did it.
Anissa's target continued to grow after the return of touchy subjects.
Who has the best chance of winning the game? The correct answer is Anissa.
However, she managed to pull off her second immunity win of the season. The tight alliance of four in Marlon, Carly, Anissa, and Big H seemed to have their target set on Anna. But Big H had other plans.
For to keep the old Katai numbers right, we got rid of Swetha and Zach. We need to get rid of one of those. And now the only two people who are really loyal to each other were Marlon and Carly.
At Tribal Council, Zach unexpectedly handed his idol to Anna in case he was voted out so that Anna could remain with it in the game. But Big H's plan to go Katai strong pulled through and Carly was sent home as the fourth member of the jury. 7 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
I didn't really know how to react to it. I was not expecting that, but apparently, other people were in on it. When it happened in the moment, it was definitely really scary. My face is probably pretty frazzled if you look at the footage, I don't know. But I think the reason why I wasn't in on it was because no one wanted to tell me because they probably assumed that I would tell her, which I probably would have.
So Carly was really shocked at the end. She thought that our alliance with Anissa, Marlon, her, and then myself was actually going to stick together, but I feel like my true alliance is old Katai, and we had to split up her and Marlon to really get the numbers right. So now there's more Katai people than there are Fertia people, which is kind of crazy because it started off with more Fertia. Old Katai did a really good job of spreading ourselves out, kind of talking to different people. I know Jackie's been talking to Anna, Zach, Swetha, she was kind of on that side, whereas me and Anissa were more with Marlon and Carly. So we really got our numbers out there, but made ourselves look like we weren't still working together.
So we're outside of the challenge and it smells like fish.
We smell something fishy. Yeah.
I'm a vegan.
I'm vegetarian.
I'm on a diet.
I'm meat avoidance.
Last Tribal Council, Carly went home, which was good because I really didn't know her that well, and I had really no alliance with her. I'd never spoken to her. So that was cool for me because I was like, phew, didn't know that girl. Yeah, it's very wild to be in the final 7 because now it's kind of instead of playing the game of okay, I'm gonna stay in week by week, it's definitely the game of how am I going to stay in and also maintain alliances so that if I were to make it to the final 3, I could essentially win.
It literally smells like fish. I think they know I'm vegan.
They have to know.
Rude.
Alright, well now you're pescatarian.
I haven't eaten fish or meat
Oh my God,
in
it smells
10
so
years.
bad. What if we get
I
sick?
eat fish. 10 years.
I'm sitting in Tribal. Everything's chill. The plan is... What even was the plan? Who went home last week? Carly. Okay. The plan is to vote off Carly. And I'm just praying, as I always do, that people who tell me things are telling the truth, which is almost never true, but I hope. Zach pulls out his idol. He didn't want to go home with an idol. We thought that'd be dumb. But I didn't know that he was going to go through and give it to me during Tribal. Zach, I appreciate you and I know why you were doing this, but you were putting me in such an awkward situation right now because we had this whole plan going to kind of make our relationship worse to other people because Zach's my number 1 ally and I know that people see that as a threat, so we were trying to chill the relationship between us, and then he gives me this amazing token of immunity and it kind of puts a dagger in that whole plan.
So what, just the not vegans
What
win?
are they called in the package?
What?
Sardines.
No!
Sardines are yummy. Oh, sorry.
Jackie's gonna win.
Do that when we literally don't eat meat.
Sardines.
Zach, do you eat meat?
What?
Do you eat meat?
I do. But I'm so viscerally hungover right now that the smell of anything bad is actually
Wait,
making
you don't look hungover.
Where are you pulling it off?
I just wanted to play it safer rather than sorry, so I thought what would help that is being able to stand up and act like I was playing it and then look at everyone and in this case I saw that none of them batted an eye, so I was like, okay, none of you voted for me, so I'm not going to play it on myself or try to get rid of this at all. It was not communicated well or didn't come across very well because Anissa immediately was like, okay, well now I know who you're working with, Anna, to Anna, who had tried to convince them that, like, you know, I'm veering away from Zach or whatever. But I think we could come out of it and be like, and Anna could convince them that, like, hey, that was the stupidest thing Zach has ever done. I'm keeping the idol, obviously, and working with you guys. Like, now we vote Zach, like, he's done for. I sort of stopped caring about maintaining relationships with absolutely everyone in the game. I think that was the point in the game where I was like, some lines of communication are broken entirely, and like there's no chance of revitalizing them or rebuilding them. Like, namely Anissa, I can't foresee myself like communicating with her strategically for the rest of this game.
Come in! Come on in!
Y'all should line up right against the chairs.
No! Sorry.
It's gonna be so silly.
I'm so
No! Is that a fish? No!
Is it raw? No. Raw fish is literally my favorite food.
That's rude.
Alright, are you, final 7. Are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Nope.
No.
Alright. First things first, Anissa, I'll take back immunity.
Wait, I have it.
Well, Big H has it.
How do you have it?
Because he's the one
You
that broke
didn't
it in
bring
half.
it last week. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, I have this all week.
Oh, and it's broken.
That's not completely broken. Oh.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
That would be laughing.
That wasn't really like.
Yes, once again, immunity
Wow, that
is
is-
back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you guys are going to be doing an eating competition where we're going to give you some good delicacies that may not be your favorites, but the goal is to eat them as fast as possible. We'll start with sardines, where you'll all have to try to eat.
Are you kidding?
You'll all have to eat it as fast as you can. The first 4 to finish will move on to the next round. Then we'll put you guys in pairs, where those 2 pairs will square off in some other food, and then one person will move off from each of those pairs, and we'll square off one-on-one in the last round. The first person to finish their food in the last round wins immunity, has a 1 in 6 shot at winning this game. We'll get started in just a minute.
For immunity, the first 4 to finish. Survivors ready?
Yeah.
Go. A lot of people just diving right in.
And
Big
Anissa
H
not
just
doing
jumps
it.
in. Anissa sitting out. Zach goes right for it. Jackie goes right for it. Show it. Zach is good. I got this. Zach's first one. Big H, let's see it. Tongue out.
Jackie's good.
Jackie's good. Big H good. We're looking for one more. We are looking for one more person to finish. Anna shows Anna is good. Anna moving.
It was good?
Yeah.
I can't.
All right, so the 4 moving on are Anna, Jackie, Zach, and Big H.
I just brought my
Anissa,
vegetarian.
Marlon, Hallie.
Wow.
Literally not a
No
vegetarian.
shot at immunity.
I hate myself.
Give me Anna, give me Zach.
Oh, I don't want to face up against you.
For your next round, you're going to be eating preserved duck eggs.
Nope.
What you have to do is crack.
This is all
No, they're not raw. They're just preserved. So you have to
What
crack.
the fuck does that mean?
Hard boiled?
It's like hard boiled, yeah. So you have to crack them open. Crack them open. All you have, there's gel around the yolk. You just have to eat the yolk. You can get some gel in it too. It's fine. Just make sure you eat the yolk.
What do you mean it's fun?
It's all edible.
It's all edible. Yeah.
Yolk is
Just
technically.
make sure you crack it open.
Like that's hella protein.
You know,
First one to finish moves on to the next round.
yeah. Can I stand up?
What?
Survivor's ready. Go! Anna's not doing it.
Anna, come on.
She's taking her time.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is a demon spawn.
This is a demon spawn.
Why?
Literally a demon spawn. Oh.
Zach just popping it
If
in.
someone pukes, I'm gonna have to leave the room.
Oh my gosh, I hate this. Yeah.
Must be finished.
Yeah.
Zach's moves on.
You did it.
Anna didn't even pop anything in.
Nope. No, I did
Can I
not.
wash my hands?
I feel like I should
We have-
try it at some point.
Yeah, I feel like you
Go
should.
for it.
Surprise, surprise, what y'all will be eating is also preserved duck egg. Here we go. Survivor's ready. Go. Jackie just dives right in as if
I
she sees
can't. I
every day.
literally can't. Jackie, you can have it.
Big H just backing out. Clearly, immunity not in his best interest. Jackie has it. Jackie moving on to face off Zach. Super finals. All right,
I feel
read
like I
back.
just say like placenta. That's
Doesn't
like,
it? Did it taste like blood to you?
like yeah.
Like metallic?
Yeah. Yes.
Ew.
Like placenta.
You guys will be having preserved pickle.
Is it spicy?
That's a fuck ton.
I don't think it's.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
did
is
you
a
weigh
fun
these?
size.
You guys show us what it looks like.
It is the exact same amount.
What is that?
God, that
I don't know
doesn't
what
look like
preserved
a pickle.
What?
You guys got
That's like the size of my stomach.
Wait, what do you mean preserved pickle?
Can
We
someone
mean
describe what
preserved.
a preserved
Word.
pickle is?
What does that entail?
I'm pulling Treg after this. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Hunger Games it.
Wait, do they
Hunger
not get
Games it.
four?
Neither
All
of
right,
you.
you do have to eat the whole thing. This is for immunity.
It's worth it. You guys got
worth
this.
it.
Survivor's
It's
ready.
worth
It
it.
is worth it.
Go.
Oh, that's hard.
Hurry.
Oh.
Hurry.
Zach ripping
Keep going, keep going.
Hurry. The faster you do it, the quicker it's over.
Oh, we're texture.
Hurry.
That's sour. That's pungent.
Hurry. You guys got this. Hurry.
I use pickle juice as an
Zach takes big
chaser.
bites. Takes a while to chew.
Oh my god, I almost threw up. Fuck.
You gotta hurry up.
Think about that egg we ate.
Hurry. Hurry. You guys got this. You can do it. Just come on. You can do it. You can do it. We love you. We love you.
Is it gross?
Yeah, it's just like bad, and it's a lot.
Pop the whole thing in. Just pop the whole thing in.
So wait, what does it taste like though?
I'm just kidding.
Like,
What did you just say?
If you just got to like super speed mode, you could still win.
Zach just popped in the last
Dude,
bite.
he just popped in the last
It's okay,
bite.
Jackie. We still love you. I can't believe you did any of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you are so strong.
Guys, it's quite bad.
You're so strong. You're so strong. I couldn't even look at that.
If it wasn't such
How
a
is he
high
doing this right
volume,
now? I don't understand.
perhaps I could have done it. But the volume was so absurd. And look at this.
Jackie's bowing out. Zach
Oh
wins
my
immunity.
God.
It's okay.
1 in 6 shot at winning this game.
Congrats.
Proud of
Okay.
you.
I literally have shit like in my teeth.
Yeah, it was so bad.
wait, what does it taste like?
Do you want to try it?
No, I don't.
It's like a pickle, but so much more pungent.
All right, Zach, come grab immunity.
Thank you.
You deserve it, bro.
You worked really hard for that one.
Zach is now safe at tribal council. For the rest of you, one of you will be the 11th person voted out and the 5th member of the jury, just coming a couple weeks short of winning this game.
No.
With that, grab your stuff, head on out, guys.
I didn't even try because I just don't mess with nasty food or anything. So I kind of figured that I wasn't gonna get immunity on that one. I kind of accepted it right when I found out what the challenge was. Zach, honestly, I didn't think he was gonna do well because he was saying how he wasn't like beforehand. He was really saying that he wasn't feeling well, whatever. But he pulled through and he ended up winning.
I like pickles, and I was like, I use pickle juice as a chaser. Like, I love bitter tasting things. Like, this will be easy. And then it literally is the biggest haunch, like a potato size, of this pickle preserve. It's like this mangled, like Harry Potter gillyweed. I have not thrown up in 5 years, and I was like, I might actually throw up at this literal challenge, but I needed to do it. I needed, and I was so glad that I came out with immunity, because that makes this week a lot easier. I was a clear vote for this tribal council, but now that's delayed a week. They have to lose someone else, and we're so low in numbers that like they don't have that much room for error in getting rid of me, since that seems to be their biggest priority, i.e. in Anissa cheering for Jackie thoroughly.
What's going on, Anna? What's good?
A lot is going on. A lot has happened these last 2 weeks.
A lot has happened. Just everyone's just getting blindsided.
Marlon without Carly will be interesting to see which turns he takes, what changes he goes through, because he lost a big ally. He lost a vote. Carly was always going to vote with him. And I think he may feel a little bit naked because of that, because he like lost the person he was closest with, the same way I would feel if Zach got voted off.
At first, I want to explain what happened yesterday.
Yes.
So, I went to...
I didn't know what was going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I apologize for that.
No, it's all good. No, well, also I understand why you didn't tell me, because I probably would have told Carly.
Yeah, you and Carly are so close.
Exactly. No, I kind of understand.
Because I'd never talked to Anissa until Thursday.
Right.
And I was like, hey, what's the move? And then she was like, Big H told me Carly. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I think Hallie's on board, and I think Big H also talked to Jackie. And I was like, well, crap. I think that's the move this week then.
Yeah,
That's what everyone's saying. And I was like, maybe this is a trick and maybe it's me, and I don't know, I'm just gonna vote Carly because that's what everyone's voting. So that's what happened last week.
Got it.
What are your thoughts about moving forward?
Yeah, I was thinking of Hallie or maybe Big H. I don't know. What do you think?
They're both people that I've definitely been thinking about.
Exactly.
I feel like all like alliances has kind of gone to the wind because it's so close to the end.
Word, it got really weird.
It did.
It's gotten really weird, especially because like the person who I was like tight with just left, so I don't know.
My relationship with Marlon has changed over the game. We started out pretty close because he came to me right when he first got into Fatia. But then I think once he started getting closer with Carly, he like kind of started being on the outskirts of Old Fatia.
What? Who were you thinking? Were you thinking Big H?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Damn.
Just because it makes me sad because like I definitely wanted to work with him longer, but he is such like a good player.
He is a really good player. That's the thing.
He's won so many challenges.
The plan that formulated was that it's the week that we want Big H to go home. This might be one of the only weeks he doesn't have immunity, so it's kind of a good time to take that seize the opportunity.
Because I think Jackie and Zach will go for this. I haven't talked to either of them yet. But if we have the 4 of us against the 3 of them, we can vote him out.
That's true.
And then it'll be easy to vote out Hallie next week. And then Anissa won't have her idol anymore.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Her idol only lasts until final 6.
Oh wow, I forgot about that. That's true. Me, Carly, Anissa, and Big H had kind of like formed kind of an alliance before Carly tragically left us. I spoke to Anna, who I've sort of been working with throughout the game, and she was talking about how she wanted to vote off Big H, because he's a threat and whatnot.
So are you thinking about talking to Anissa?
Yeah, I was gonna talk to Anissa.
What were you gonna say to her?
Okay, so I'm gonna go meet with her. I'm gonna ask her who she thinks she wants to get voted. How does she think? I'm gonna ask her.
I definitely think it's gonna be me.
Really?
He was like, I'm gonna talk to Anissa, and I was like, okay, what does that mean? Like, I really respect that he's open. He's like, you say Big H, interesting. I'm gonna talk to Anissa and then formulate my own opinion. And I'm like, I respect that. Scares me to death. The whole scheme that they did worked out for Zach. And Anna looked at me like, whoa, why did he give me this idol? Like, what is an idol? Where are we? And I'm like, Anna, I don't know, in the moment I believed Anna and I was like, oh shoot, Zach is really doing something here, but this is the exact moment that I realized Zach and Anna were working together and that Anna was lying to my face. And so when Anna comes to talk to us and she's like, oh, I don't trust Zach, we all know it's a front so that Zach can get information.
Alright, what's going on,
okay.
Anissa?
This game is getting crazy.
It is getting kind of nutty.
I'm so mad that Zach won.
Yeah, I know! I didn't think he was gonna win, but he did.
I know.
I thought Jackie had a chance.
Jackie kind of gave up.
I know. I saw she gave up. I was like, why are you eating the pickle? Like,
Zach winning was the worst case scenario. He has immunity this week. He has idols, however many he has, I don't know. But that's really bad that he won immunity because we would have targeted Zach this week. So instead, we're targeting his countermate, Anna.
But I think Anna and Zach are working together. What did Anna tell you this morning?
Well, Anna told me that she still has the idol. She said she didn't know she was gonna give it back or not, but I said, I mean, keep it.
You know what I think?
But
Anna's playing dumb. She was like, Anissa, I had no idea Zach had the idol. I don't trust him anymore, blah, blah, blah. So then I was under the impression that Anna didn't trust Zach anymore. Right. But I think that was a lie, and I fell for it.
She was telling me the same shit. Like, I don't understand.
She is lying.
Like, she said that she wanted to vote off Hector.
No.
That's what she said.
If I vote out Big H, someone needs to vote out me. Like, I don't think I'll write Big H's name down, and hopefully he won't do the same.
He's a threat.
Oh, that's also what she's also like. Big H is a super threat. Like he's like one of the people who's always getting like immunity and shit.
But like, I feel like we can trust him.
Anna's like trying to get me to like vote with her, and I think that she would vote Big H with me.
Once we get down to a smaller number, I'll be fine voting him off because he's good. But I feel like since there are too many people right now, like, I just don't want the numbers to not be in my favor. And Big H trusts you too. So
Anissa kind of came up with a plan to kind of blindside Anna, you know. And you know, I've been talking to Anna throughout pretty much the whole game, but I don't know. Throughout the game, I just felt like Anna's always been holding back from me. Like there's stuff that I should know, but she's just because we're working together, but I feel like she isn't telling me everything.
I just tried to convince Marlon that it would be better for his game to have Anna out of here, because I did agree with Marlon, so I made him think I was on his side. I was like, yeah, we should get rid of Big H, but not this tribal council. We need to get rid of Anna first, and I think he bought it. And I did not want to vote out Carly last week. I wanted, so when I...
Oh yeah, let's go with that. I want to know.
So it was kind of, Hector and Jackie told me the idea. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to vote out Anna or Zach.
Okay.
But Big H wanted to vote Carly out to get revenge for Anthony. And I think
really? Oh, what?
I know.
Come on.
He got his revenge. But when I did go into vote, you'll see it in the votes. I literally wrote Carly, and I was like, I wish I wrote Anna.
Dumb as shit. I'm gonna be real. Because I mean, Carly was willing to work with Big H. Mm-hmm. And so you just got rid of.
No one else is.
Exactly. We could have sent Anna home with an idol. That's why I
want Anna to go home, but I feel like an idol is going to be played on her.
I know. Oh, I wish Big H. I'm annoyed.
As annoyed as I am about that, I know that he still trusts me.
I know, and he trusts me.
And I don't trust Anna because she lies.
People on the other side, Zach, Anna, I just feel like I don't really trust. But, you know, I feel like, and I think everyone will agree, I think the top two competitors right now, I'd say are Big H and maybe Anissa. But those are two people who I've been working with. Going along with that would mean getting rid of a serious competitor in the game.
Give me all the tea. Anna met with Marlon, and Anna told Marlon that she wanted to get out Big H this week. Yeah. So then I met with Marlon, and Marlon was like, what do you think about getting out Big H?
No!
And I was like, I don't think we should do it. Personally, I would have targeted Marlon this week if it wasn't for anything else, because it's really hard to get someone out this week, given the fact that Zach and Anna have idols.
Wait! You're fucking right. Anna does have an idol. Holy.
So Anna thinks that me, Marlon, her, Zach, and I'm supposed to be telling you that we're all going to vote out Big H. So Anna feels comfortable with the plan, but really we're all going to vote for Anna, and Anna's going to go home. But we have
to. But she is the idol.
But
she's not going to use it.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is stressful because we know that they probably both have idols, so there are two idols at play, and he has immunity. So like he has like a lot of leeway in the game, but what we're trying to do is make Anna trust us so that she doesn't use the idol and Zach doesn't use it on her.
Okay. Alright, so I just met with Jackie.
Oh, with Hallie?
I saw. Yeah. We literally just started.
No, that's okay.
Okay, so in Tribal, when Zach was like, wait, made a big scene, like, I'm giving this to Anna, please give it back.
Yeah, that was wild.
It was fake.
Yeah.
And in the moment I fell for it. I was like, wow, Zach, you must not be close to Anna if like blah, blah, blah. But I put it together. I think Anna's playing dumb. She's been playing this stuff dumb the whole time. She knew Zach was going to do that. She's acting like she doesn't know what Zach's going to do, but I think they're working really closely together.
I think Anissa's probably running the game right now. I think she seems to know exactly what's going on at all times. And she gets people to vote with her when she wants them to vote with her pretty easily.
What we're doing is making Anna think that we're voting Big H, but we're really voting Anna.
I feel a little bad being like, yeah, like I'm not voting. I don't know. I always feel so bad lying to people, but obviously,
I felt bad lying.
I think it makes more
about
sense.
Carly.
Yeah, I felt bad about Carly too, even though I didn't even know her.
Carly to go home.
Yeah. Who did you want?
Well, I wanted Anna to go home last week.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is the tricky thing. If I go with her, I think I do have kind of an easy way to the final 3. At that same time, it's like theoretically maybe I should be gunning for her, but at the same time, I think that is like a very, very high risk situation. I don't think the reward is so clear cut at this point that I would start doing that right now. But I'm also running out of time in another sense, so.
I talked to Marlon, Hallie, and Jackie. I basically informed them all in person that, hey, you're gonna hear other people say I'm voting on Big H, but I'm not. We are voting on Anna. Tell everyone you're voting Big H, but actually vote Anna. Like, don't believe this isn't true. Like, we're not gonna vote on Big H, but that's all we have to tell everyone.
So since Zach won, like, has like double immunity right now, since he has like his own idol and the immunity for the week, and he can use it on Anna, which freaking sucks. The best sense, like, case scenario is like to act like we're voting one of us out. So Anissa decided to pick me out of all people. That I don't like that idea. I'm still gonna try to change it because Anna and what's his name, Zach could always end up using the idol and like playing it, like making me go home. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense why they made me the fake vote, but then again, like, it could have also been like Anissa herself or Marlon. Like, they could have offered themselves rather than just put my name in there. The more I think about like working with Anissa, like, we've always been loyal to each other, so I think I know I've been like told her all the truth and everything. But like, she's a very good competitor also, so I feel like there is a chance she could beat me in the end of the game. So if it would come down to it, if like they wanted to vote her out, I would not be opposed to it, I think, but that's still like time to think about that. Because she's my friend at the end of the day too, so.
Because I just like remembered something I wanted to talk to you about or something.
Just be like, I've been thinking after I talk, a final 4 deal with you, me, Jackie, and Zach is really, really secure if we have you.
We're gonna convince Marlon that he's on the bottom of that side. Come with us. Like, they didn't let you in on that. They led the vote against Carly, your closest ally. You should be pissed. Come with us. We'll take out our revenge on all of them. Knock them all out. Then in a Final Four situation, you have the best chance of winning against me, Jackie, Anna. Anna met with him and like seemed to think like, okay, he's like pretty secure in this, but then he was also meeting with Anissa right after.
I think send that and then be like, also, I've been thinking about it. I think I'll keep Zach's idol, in which case, like, we're a pretty impenetrable side to be with.
I now have an idol that I don't know what to do with because everyone on one side, Anissa, Marlon, they're like, well, then just keep it. Don't give it back to him. Even though you said you give it back to him, don't give it back to him. Zach's my ally. But I know that when I give it back to him, I lose the support of other people. So trying to play that out, and I was talking to Zach about that. I was like, this is a weird position because it completely shows my hand what I do with this idol.
She's keeping the idol, but she's on my side with it, which honestly is the same, like, it's the same as if I had it myself and then would have to play it on her.
I can see him reading that text to Anissa verbatim, but I can see Anissa not being able to argue that first text, and then the second text Anissa will be like, oh, that's good to know, and is keeping the idol, and then she might come try to work with you because she's gonna be like, you're pissing Zach off, like, come with me. She literally despises me in the context of this game. It's crazy. Like, the way she like comes at me after every move I make at Tribal, like, literally that last time where she was like, Anna, don't do it, you're just holding on to it. And I'm like, in what way would her like accepting this be in any way like bad for her game?
I feel very confident. The plan kind of switched from what like I originally thought it was going to be. Originally, we were all going to be voting for Anna, the rest voting, and then Anna, Zach vote Big H. But just in case there's an idol played on Anna, we're gonna split votes tonight on Zach and Anna.
Zach's immune though.
Oh my god. That's our plan. Oh my, how did we not notice this? Me and Big H. He's the one who texted me today in all caps. And he was like, Anissa, wait. As if like something was happening. Like I wasn't even with him, but he's like, wait. And I was like, what? And he was like, we need to split the votes between Zach and Anna. Because if I don't split on Anna, I go home. Okay, but it can be saved. So we don't have to really inform everyone that we're gonna switch, but me and Big H could vote for Marlon.
Stop it. Yeah, there's 7 of us. Yeah, so it would be 2, 2, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm totally in the middle right now, which is kind of frustrating because tonight I think I'm going to have that tested. I think there's a few ways I could navigate this situation, all of which are very risky. The first of which I could just go with the vote and then I betrayed Zach and Anna, and if I did end up making it to the final 3, I probably lost both of their votes. Another way I could go about it is I could try to switch the vote last minute, I think, because I don't know Marlon very well. Ideally for me, what would happen is I switch to Marlon and then we have majority, we vote Marlon out.
We make it. If the 2 of us make it to final 5, I think we're in the clear. But it's this round and then it's next week that we have to be scared about.
Yeah. Who are they targeting? Because what if we play the idol tonight?
This idol has just made things crazy. I am very worried that the target's going to shift from Zach to me because he has immunity this week. And I mentioned that to Zach. I was like, I know you gave me this idol to hold it for you, but I'm worried that since they can't vote you off, they'll want to get one of your allies off, and they know that we're allies, and I kind of want to play it. It's just gotten so convoluted at this point, and everyone's just lying to everyone.
Oh, I was thinking about not saying anything about it beforehand and just playing it. So that they'd play me, that if they voted for me, then all their votes would be canceled and Big H would go home anyway.
Right, I'm just worried about what if they're taking that into consideration that you'll play it.
Because then I'm scared because I feel like we need it next week.
I know.
Because I feel like people want you home. People want you gone.
I know. I know I'm safe tonight, which is nice, but I really want to come out of this not having to win another challenge because the probability of that is very slim. I think it's really fun pulling crazy crap at Tribal. So who knows? I don't have any distinct plans at this point to do something like that, but should I need to continue this thread, it might even be more believable if I make a grand gesture. It might worry them more if I don't at this point, so who knows? I might have to.
I know Anissa and Marlon met. She says he understands why we had to split up Marlon and Carly, but then again, like if someone did that to Anissa and me, like I would go for them like right away. Like I would be so angry about it. So like he says that now, but I feel like I can't fully trust him.
I don't know, I do think my alliance with old Katai is probably going to be the strongest thing that I have going for me in this game. Theoretically, if what Big H and Anissa and Hallie are saying is true, I have a pretty easy way to the final 3. However, if I go to the final 3 with those 2, I also think I run the risk of not winning because I think they're very strong players. Who knows what's gonna happen, honestly. Like maybe I'm going home tonight. Maybe people are like, Jackie's evil. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just kind of doing my thing. I'm just trying to play the game of Survivor, you know?
No flags, unfortunately.
How did you get the right idea?
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Did you bring the food? I did, but I'm not gonna eat it this time.
Oh,
Gross.
serious. So at the beginning of the merge, original Katai was down in numbers 4 to 7. Now Katai, for the first time, is up in numbers 4 to 3. Jackie, is this potentially a good thing where maybe the Katai can just band together and pick the Fatia people out, as it has been?
I guess like theoretically we could do that, but I don't know if that's like necessarily like the game people are playing at this point, so it's hard to say if that is something that could happen moving forward.
Anissa, what is the game that people are playing at this point that Jackie might be referring to?
I would say it's more individualistic than it is like Katai and Fatia because I didn't really I didn't realize that Katai was in a majority.
We'll now bring in Carly, voted out
Oh.
of the tribal council.
Yeah, you almost messed much in that entrance, thank
Was she back there the whole time?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay, cool. So we got Carly. All right. So Anissa's saying it's more of an individual game, and Zach, as it's coming closer to the end, at where you guys will have to face the jury, or a couple of you will have to face the jury. What do you think about when you think about who you want to sit next to?
It could be a combination of things. It could be, you know, like I want to remain true and loyal to the people I've played this game with and like want to sit next to them in the end and put aside, you know, like what the jury is going to think and just sit with people that you've trusted and enjoyed playing the game with. You could also go the route of, you know, I want to bring people I know I can beat.
Anna, do you think this vote is going to be based on, oh, let's get somebody who's a threat out? Or do you think it's more based on, like, who can I trust at this point?
I think that since we're so small now, I think we need to start thinking about like the threats.
Who feels like they are a threat in this game right now? Big H, why do you think you're a threat? Big H and Anissa raising their hands.
I mean, I've won comps before, so that's why, I guess.
Comps.
And I'm still here, so.
Holly, do you think it's purely based on the competitions or the challenges to decide whether somebody is a threat in this game or not?
I think that's a huge part of it. But I also think, well, Anissa does have an idol, so I think that also makes her a threat. But I also think it's the people who start the conversations about who is going to be voted out amongst the 7 of us. That's kind of feels like threatening.
Marlon, does that make you think, oh, I kind of want to take a step back, maybe not have too much of an impact on this? Or do you think, oh, like we're getting deep into this game, maybe I should make an impact on this game?
Honestly, I'm cool with just being chill, because I mean, throughout the whole game, I feel like I've just kind of been doing like a low-key kind of shtick, so I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna stay with that.
It worked. You're still here, bro.
I guess I'm still here, word.
So what are you then basing your vote on tonight? If you're just kind of playing like a chill game, you know, I'm just gonna lie back. Because it is still high stakes in this game. We're at final 7.
I think I am. I might have to go for someone who is a threat.
And Anissa, Hallie did bring up that you have an idol. This wasn't brought up since the merged tribal council, right? And now it's circling back. Does that worry you that people might be paying attention to that now as we get closer?
No, I kind of like how no one's really talked about it. Sorry. No, it's fine. It just like doesn't really affect me that much in this game. Like I view it more as a disadvantage. So like, I'm hoping that like it just gets forgotten about. Like it'll be gone soon. So.
And Zach, there's also your idol that has come up these past 2 tribal councils, very publicly. Does that worry you that people have known about this, that maybe thought about this?
Sure. I don't have it right now. I mean, this week I have this, which is nice, but that's obviously not permanent. Like, I won the eating challenge. Like, that's not sustainable.
So, Anna, when he said, I don't currently have it, you held up 2 peace signs.
I got it. So Zach gave it to me and took me off guard giving it to me, and then asked for it back, and I did not give it back. I'm sorry.
I can't hold it against her. Like, it was honestly a stupid move in my opinion to like hand something like that over at all. So
you don't hold anything against her for not giving it back?
I mean, I hold more against myself because I'm like dumb that I didn't play for myself.
Anissa, you're like laughing back there. What's going on?
I don't know.
So Jackie, how important do you think this vote is going to be?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say because I think it's gonna be telling whether or not like trends are going to stay as they've been going, or if there's going to be like a big change up.
All right, and with that, let's get to the vote. Zach, you're up.
I convinced Anissa that I'm being dumb. Hopefully I'm not actually being dumb, and then this is the way the vote is going.
voting Big H. I love you. You're an icon, but you are so good at everything.
Brady was robbed. When we planned for Anna, we didn't know that she had the idol. I mean, I'm still gonna vote for her anyway.
Wasn't even me. Enough said.
Nothing personal, Marlon. We'll just see how this goes.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Anna. Big H. It's one vote Anna, one vote Big H. Anna. Big H, we're tied. 2 votes Big H, 2 votes Anna. 3 votes left. Marlon. Marlon. We're tied. 2 votes Marlon, 2 votes Big H, 2 votes Anna, 1 vote left. th person voted off and 6th member of our jury. Anna. Our 5th member. Did you think about? Anna, tribe has spoken. Go ahead, head out. Well, looks like another blind side. Only 6 of you left. 2 of you will face the jury in the end. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night.
Wait, 2 of us?
Yeah,
That was 3.
it's a final 2.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, that's a game changer.
Oh wait, what?
We've said it actually multiple times, but you guys keep
really?
Wait, why did I say it?
I tried to like make
In my confession is you never stopped me though.
Yeah, you never saw me either.
Stop your perception.
I literally said it
Professionals.
today.
We can now confirm that you have all made the jury phase of the game, meaning that if you are voted off, you still have a chance to determine who will win this game out of the final 2 players that are sitting at the very end. All right. So,
Next time on Survivor Boston, Zach tries to find a crack after losing his closest ally.
What's our deal in general? Like, right, the
Exactly.
3 of us, what is our deal?
And 2 rivals try to bridge the gap.
I'd vote anyone and like want to work with you because I'm one of the least powerful people in this game right now and you're one of the most.
I'm going out with an idol. I'm keeping this bitch. I am sad to go home because I could have stopped it because of this. I think my downfall was I was too trusting. If I'd had a little bit more like tact, I'd still be here, which is sad. Jackie voted against me. That is a wild thought. I've had a really good time. I've made a lot of friends and this was wild. I cannot believe I made it this far at all. I feel like like back in episode 1, when Madison was gonna vote me off, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. For me as a person, that is the thing that should have happened. But it didn't, and now I'm here, and I'm really, really thankful. So, of course I hope that Zach makes it, because I love him and I think he deserves it. And I hope that Big H stabs some people in the back, because that's who I wanted to go home. And not like I love Big H, but I hope people are like, dang it, we should have sent him home when we decided we were going to. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and get a really good night's sleep and not worry if anyone's lying to me for the first time in 2 months, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be so beautiful. And also, hashtag
vote for Zach to win because I love my boy. Goodbye!